days or less, we want to show you how to increase your cash flow. 3 days or less. And this is what we mean. For a person who works a job, and the reason why we start with a person who works a job, also known as a W-2 employee, because that's over 90% of Americans. Most Americans work a job. Most people, that's their way of earning income. So we want to teach you how to increase your cash flow if you work a job. We teach a strategy that incorporates cash flow management. So in 3 days or less, we want to teach you cash flow management using what we call income shifting. And this is how we do it. See, this is what you got to understand. If you work a job, you're taxed at the highest rate. This is the option that you chose. When you work, when you chose to be employed, you were taxed at the highest rate, whether you do it or not. And this is what I mean. You're taxed anywhere from 28 to 33%. 28 to 33% of your money is going away in taxes of some kind. And that's what was happening to me when I lost $100,000 working at my job. So 28 to 33% is going away in taxes. So this is the mindset of a person who works a job. Usually this is unconscious, but this is the mindset. I work, I'm taxed, then I spend. So here it is. You do all the work. And before you get a chance to spend, your money is already taxed by Uncle Sam. That's what most people call him, Uncle Sam. So your money is already being taxed before you get a chance to spend. So we got to do something about that, because I don't know about you. If I do all of the work, instead of me getting paid last, I need to be getting paid first. So that's what we want to put you in a position to do. So we show you how to legally, ethically, and morally minimize those taxes. 3 days or less, you increase your cash flow by minimizing those taxes. Here's how. There's a form that you filled out upon getting your job known as the W-4. Many of you remember this form. Many of you, remember the HR department giving you the form. And most people, and we talk to a lot of people across the nation, most people have a 0 or 1 filled out on their form. And most people have their form filled out incorrectly, which means that they're losing money, whether they know it or not. And this is what I mean. If you have the form filled out incorrectly, you'll probably be overtaxed to the tune of $200 to $800 a month. 2 months. $200. Most people are overpaying their taxes by that much every single month. So ask yourself, do I have that form filled out incorrectly? And if you don't know, then it's a good chance that you may fall into that category of $200 to $800. Now ask yourself this, what can I do with an extra $200 to $800 in cash flow coming back into my household? Now I want you to think about that, because a lot of times people don't realize that $200 to $800 goes a long way. $200 to $800 is enough to keep a person from filing bankrupt. You see, they say that all it takes is an extra $300 or $400 is all that would have been required for a person to not even have to file bankrupt. So $200 to $800 could very well be your scenario, but if you're not close to filing bankrupt, ask yourself, how fast could you eliminate that debt? How fast could you accumulate that investment portfolio? How fast could you build that savings fund? How fast could you start putting money towards other things, certain passions, certain businesses, if you had that extra money coming in? So that's the first part of the strategy, and we want you to get in a position to do that in 3 days or less. Minimize your taxes, and once you get that extra money, we always tell people, look, don't blow the money. Treat it as if you never had it, because in our actuality, you were losing it. So now we want you to take that extra tax dollar and minimize your debt. Once you minimize your debt, now you're paying more attention to your spending. You understand where your money is going, and now you want to get control of your expenses altogether. So after you minimize your taxes, you want to take that tax dollar, minimize the debt, and overall minimize your expenses. Take a cold hard look at the expenses, at the monthly bills or just frivolous spending, and see where is it that you can cut back to increase your cash flow even more. See, this is what you got to understand, and the reason why we want you to tackle this cash flow management first and foremost is because when you minimize those 3 things, when you minimize your taxes, when you minimize your debt, when you minimize your expenses, that automatically increases your cash flow. So less money to them equals more money to you. That's what you got to understand. See, the name of the game is more cash flow in your hands, less cash in their hands, and that's how you build wealth. So that's just the 3 in the 369 financial transformation, cash flow management. Now let's transition into the 6. The 6 represents 6 weeks. See, we already showed you how to put some cash back into your pocket. Most people, once they correct their W-4, they bring in an extra $200 to $800. But now we want you to understand the power of having an asset and accumulating business income. Because a business is an asset. A liability takes money away from you. An asset brings money back in. And this is how a business does just that in more ways than one. You see, a business owner, they understand that they get taxed less. See, they get taxed anywhere from 18 to 23%. 18 to 23, that's already lower than the 28 to 33%. And their mindset is this: my business work, I get to spend on my business, and then my business is to spend, or my business is taxed. So let me rephrase that. So the business does the work, they spend on their business, and then the business is taxed on the back end. So if the business is taxed on the back end, then that automatically means less taxes for the business owner, because they get taxed off of what's left. If you get taxed from the top, they tax you on the highest rate based on the amount of money that you made. But if you're taxed on the bottom, that number is usually lower, so that means there's more money into your pocket. So you become the business once you understand the power of business ownership. See, that's what you got to understand. Once you have a business, you get to turn things that you're currently spending money on into business expenses if they connect to doing business. And see, these are the requirements in order to legally claim business deductions. You need to be operating your business 3 to 4 hours out of the week in the intent to make a profit. So as long as you have profit intent and you're operating your business on a regular basis, then you can qualify for the many deductions that exist for business owners, especially if you have a home-based business. It's one thing to have a brick-and-mortar business, which is great, don't get me wrong. If you have a home-based business, now it's expenses that you already had to begin with that can be converted over into business expenses. Here's what I mean. I'm sure we're all listening in on the stereo in the phone. So, if you have a home-based business, and I don't, we can have the same phone bill, same phone carrier. It could be AT&T, $100 a month, with internet and everything that comes along with it. But you have a home-based business, and I don't. When you pay your $100 a month, you get to write off the portion of that cell phone bill. Now, the question is, was you going to pay your cell phone bill anyway, whether you had a business or not? The question is, were you going to make sure you had internet anyway, whether you had a home-based business or not? Well, because you have a home-based business, and I don't, you get to write off a percentage of it. And that leaves me to just pay the bill with no money coming back in. So that's the person having a home-based business, because now things you were already going to spend money on now can be converted over to business expenses. That goes for rent, utilities, meals and entertainment, miles on your vehicle. If you can connect it to your business, then you can write it off as a home-based business expense. And see, what our business is centered around economic empowerment, understanding money, income shifting, teaching you how to take your money from being taxed at the highest rate to being taxed at the lowest rate, and understanding that strategy within itself is a business within itself. See, our business is education. See, it's a non-tangible product that we have, just like colleges. Colleges sell information and education. That's our business. Our number one product is the income shifting strategy, also known as the 369 financial transformation. Now, our business comes with quite a few things that help you operate your business, but you can sell those things individually as well. One of the things that's necessary, mandatory, as it relates to having a home-based business is record keeping. Because you're not in business if you're not keeping records. See, we're a long way away from keeping receipts in a shoebox or in a drawer or just stacked up in a file cabinet or a grocery bag. You definitely want to have some type of record-keeping system in place. So we provide that to you. We have a tool that's called the cash flow management.